So I am calling you out. So listen, I don't have a large number of subscribers and I never will. And why is that? Well, because I falsely don't make up biblical prophecy for people who follow the fake biblical prophets who speak about things like the pre-tribulation rapture and other things that, make you feel good that are not true. So it's really not a coincidence either. And I don't think so when I speak to you about calling out sin and then you unsubscribe, when I'm speaking about the sin of some famous pastors and you unsubscribe. So, of course, the ones who unsubscribe, they won't hear this, but for anyone else, it's wrong no matter who does it. God still has a standard. God does not change. Malachi 3:6, for I am the Lord, I do not change. His standards, his requirements, it's still the same. So even if a famous pastor does it, it's still wrong. The pastor in your local church, it's still wrong. Your parents, their sin, it's still wrong. Your spouse, it's still wrong. Your sin is still wrong. My sin is still wrong. So because it's still wrong, when will you stop excusing it? So, I was lucky. I grew up in an era where if I was riding my bike and throwing rocks at cars before I got home from riding my bike, my parents would have been called and I would have been in trouble. But nowadays, in that same scenario, you call somebody and say, hey, your kid is throwing rocks at cars, and you get a response, well, kids will be kids, and then they're mad at you. And it's harmless. I mean, it's not that big deal. It's not that big of a deal, right? I had the fear of authority. Where is the fear of authority now? So now when you call out sin, it's excused, it's rationalized instead of calling it what it is. And now we seek to satisfy our own flesh, and I can do whatever I want, no matter who I hurt. God does not change. Malachi 3:6, for I am the Lord, I do not change. His standards, his requirements, they're still the same. Adultery is still wrong. Yes, God makes provision for divorce, but that doesn't mean that he likes it. A non-repentant person, unable to admit when they are wrong, is still pride. Say you're sorry and stop it. Own it. Don't excuse it. God does not change. And stop excusing bad behavior by people, especially in the ministry, who should know better. Armor up, we ride at dawn. May God bless you as always. Have a great day.